Yes, Commander. I'm here to assist you with the ship's systems. Greetings, Commander. Goodbye. Stellar cartography. Jumping to next system. Making the jump to light speed. Engaging now. Jump. Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Leaving system. Faster than light velocity reached.
Well, there we go. Finally my mic decides to kick in. Sorry about that, guys. Been fighting with it for a while. Okay. 33 planets here. Let's see what we got. This many bodies in the system, we have a fairly good chance of finding something with some biological signals on it. Gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Body 4 might be worth having a look at. Just for the amusement value of whatever's going on there with that fast rotation. High metal. And what's right here? Jail Tanders, look way out there, start going back. Another rocky body. Actually thinking we're not going to have any positive results in this system because we are nearly done with our scan. What do we got sitting over here? Another HMC. You're a gas giant. With water-based life. Interesting. Rocky body. That one. Yeah, but here's the other two. Another one and another one. And then that's all the belts. Alright, let's back out of this view and let's have a look at the system map. Open system map.
Displaying map.
Let's see. Okay, that HMC, that HMC. I want to have a look at Body 4 real quick, just because I came up with an interesting note. We need the observatory. We could theoretically map the two high metal contents while we're here. Probably wouldn't hurt anything to have the data. What was the note on this one? Fast rotation. We're not going to be able to see that from space. Interesting, though. How far out are those high metals? Gas giant. That's a high metal. That's a high metal. We could map those real quick. They're not that far away. All right. So 7, and then we need 8, and then we'll be out of here. Since we did not pull any biological data from this place. Oh, rings. That's right. That's going to make this all the more annoying. That's going into the ring. We'll see what we get off that. God, if you want to do some mining, this plant certainly got you covered. Still going to hit the efficiency target, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, let's scoot on over to the other high metal. This is what I get for having my drink in my hand. Don't drink and fly, guys. Okay, good. No rings on this one. Oh, wait, no, there are rings. Okay, show me the money. We need to go out and around the rings and come back in. Sometimes we'll need one more probe. Unless I'm sorely mistaken. Nope. Alright. Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Engage FSD.
Drives engaging. Interstellar travel mode engaging now.
Perfect. All stars. All right. Let's not fry the ship. This is a big star.
Jumping.
what will this star system hold for us? System scan.
Adding information to database.
Another high metal content. Not gonna bother to map all these. Ah, there you are. Alright, that's it for that system. Disappointing.
Hyperspace jump. Hyperspace velocity reached.
Right, we're going to scan what we can while we refuel. System scan.
Scanning now.
Odd pairing. Okay. Rocky ice body with rings. Interesting. There you are. Looks like we may have a hit for some potential life in this system. Have to take a look at mapping it and determine if it's anything good. Okay, there's a lot of stuff scattered right here. Okay, that'll have sorted out a lot of that noise. So now we can find the gas giant. Okay. We may have lucked out and are able to get to everything without having to move. Alright, that's a complete system scan and a refuel. Let's have a look. Only planet with any potential profit on it is AB4C. We got 3 other potential signals in the system, but they're all worthless, essentially, for the purposes of actually making a profit. They're also all bacterium, and I don't feel like hunting for them because they're a pain in the balls. However, 378 AB4C here has the potential to have some nifty stuff on it. We'll get our scan and determine exactly what we're going to hunt for. Could be lots, could be just a couple things. Potential profit of 26 mil times 5. All right. Okay. Well, let's get a scan on this puppy and see what we got. Right, the profitability of this planet just plummeted dramatically. We'll see if we can find the Osseous. Stay away from that area, over to the left. What I kind of want is right there, yeah, in the middle. Power to shields.
Aft shields.
Well, I can see stuff already. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down and slowing. The ship is yours to dock.
I'll stop.
Stop all thrusters.
Yikes. All right, let's hop out and see what we got. This again? I do not understand why this has been happening recently. Come on, Elite. think the game's soft locked. That's been happening more recently. What did I just hit? Exit. Oy.
Relinquishing command.
Oh, look where it stumped me. Powered engines.
Max engines.
Come on. We're never going to be landing in the same place. Power to shields.
Powering systems.
Hello. Welcome to Llanfair po Gwyngyth go Gerith Gwendropwch
This is not
Studio
following.
go.
Thank you. Deploy landing gear. Welcome. Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
All stop.
Certainly.
Alright, let me out of the ship this time. Thank you. First footfall. Perfect. What do we got? Ceramics. This will be a 10-man. Out of curiosity, would I prefer the Mandalay as a new exploration ship, or is the Anaconda still a really strong choice? The Anaconda is still a very decent choice, but the Mandalay is a lot better in a lot of regards. It's a lot more maneuverable. It can land in a lot tighter spaces. It's got a much better jump range. You could still do exploration in Anaconda. I've done a lot of exploration in Anaconda, but it's much more enjoyable in a Mandalay. Simply because of the fact that, like, right where I'm about to land would be a massive pain in the ass to put an Anaconda down here. Have hunted all the monsters out? Nah, half. I'm just taking a break. Grinding out tempered Gormagala and tempered Arkveld is, you know, I need a break from that every so often. They're two of the end game monsters that I need to make my end game armor. They're also two of the harder fights in the game, so it's one of those things you take a break from grinding every so often. Gone since the original Odyssey situation. I mean, your best exploration ships right now are the Mandalay, the Anaconda, and the Asp, just like it used to be. The Cobra Mark V does make a pretty decent exploration ship. It's a Cobra. It's good at everything. It just depends on what you want out of what you're flying and what you're planning on taking with you. Like, I did one expedition where I took multiple fighters on an Anaconda just so I could have friends telepresence in multi-crew and mess around. Alright, what else on this planet is worth a crap? Is that the Tussock? Yeah, that ain't worth too much. I have not played Pillars of Eternity half. What is that? We were in the first one, didn't play the second one. Having a decent time? Okay. Playing the unwilling pro tag. That can always be fun. Fair enough, half. Fair enough. We got turned into a squirrel after arguing with the gods. Interesting. This one's too close to the original site. Alright, so get this scanned. That'll be 5 mil. Which one is this? No, this is the osseous. Okay. These are a long ways apart, y'all. So, good thing I called the ship back down, because our suits ran out of energy. And I don't want to die a horrible, asphyxiated death on the surface of some random planet in the middle of the galaxy. Not gonna lie, half. All that sounds pretty interesting. There's the bacteria that's on this planet. Create a pistol-wielding bard that summons things to... Why don't we just go land right there? To be meat shield. So you're being a very bardy bard. Magic sampler guns. Sample the things. Bonk. Some grunts, you don't even know what they are. That's not going to be 800 meters. It looks like a dehydrated demon turd. Why do you know what that looks like, Half? I knew you were going to say something like that. Final sample, chat. And then I think we're done with this rock. Yeah, the stuff that's left here is not really worth it. Landing gear.
Retracting landing modules.
Power to engines.
Affirmative.
Afterburners.
Boost activated.
Select next system en route. Select next system en route. Wow, you really just want to be a pain. Next system en route. Do it myself. Oh, that's why it's because we had to log out. Never mind. Engage FSD.
Engaging cruise.
Forgot we had to log out of the game, so it didn't have a route to select.
Jumping to light speed. Interstellar travel mode engaged. You've got something in the water world part of the spectrum here. Water worlds are always worth scanning. Okay. Oh, chill with the impact warning. I'm not going to get a whole lot closer. One, two, three, four, and a 5. Next system en route. System destination locked.
Engage FSD.
Jumping. Leaving system.
Okay. What is here? This is not promising. Is literally everything behind the star. Literally everything's around the second star. Alright, well, no life there. Don't get me wrong, we are still pulling in all this cartographic data too.
Making the jump to light speed.
Okay. Gas giant, okay. Plenty of stuff in orbit around it too. Including potentially very profitable planet. Again, we'll have to wait till we get the scan off to see. Interesting. Everything's sat right there between those two gas giants almost. And then here's everything else. $23, $24, and $25. That is a full system scan. All right. 2F and 2G. Let's hit 2F first. Potentially some really good profit to come from this one. We'll just have to wait and see. Do you know when the Mandalay will be available for in-game credits to non-Odyssey players? Ooh. What version is Horizons right now? Let me look. Here's current and planned availability. Looks like FDev's going to leave that as an ARCs only for Horizons. Although, let me look at something. Tab out for a sec. Game Store. So the Mandalay costs $16,250 basic, which is $959. And you could buy Odyssey right now for 50 cents more than the ARCs they're asking for the Mandalay. That's shiesty. So yeah, it's looking like you're not going to be able to get the Mandalay without paying ARCs for it if you're still on Horizons. Just from a quick search of the forums. So don't quote me on that, but Odyssey does support VR, just not on foot. So, I mean, I get it, but Odyssey does actually support VR. What do we got? So we are left with one potential profit here for tech sale. But I could definitely see how you wouldn't feel like paying for Odyssey if you primarily play in VR, because the on-foot's not. And let's be honest, the on-foot stuff's not that great. Oh, mountains. Crap. When it goes to on foot mode, it will project the flat screen in front of you in your HMD. It's definitely not a great solution. I can find a screenshot of what it looks like. Maybe not. I would have thought this would have been a little more easily found. Huh. Because I gotta find my ship real quick. Yeah, it projects, it gives you a gray background and projects a virtual monitor in front of you. It's not the best solution in the world. But the rest of the VR you're used to does work. Power to shields. Power to shields.
Power diverted to shields.
Landing gear.
Deploying landing modules.
We are looking for Texa, which are always a pain in the ass. Don't tell me we just got lucky, though. No, that looks like Tussock. Oh yeah, it's not great for the immersion. That is the Frutexa. Oh, lucky day. I really think their main problem with on-foot VR is they just couldn't get the HUD to work right. Okay. One more cluster. Alright, so we're over 150 meters threshold. What else is on this planet? Tussocks and bacteria. Nope, not bothering. Only 10 mil to be made from those, and I'm not wasting my time looking for them. These are worth, because this is an easy 35 million. Perfect. Subnautica is similar to Subnautica works perfectly in VR. Subnautica is also not developed by FDev. I hope one day that they'll put some more attention back towards VR. I hope they would do some other stuff first. So like maybe, I don't know, add actual anti-aliasing to the game. But yeah, VR would be, more VR support would be fantastic. Alright, let's get off this rock. We gotta go to G next. Landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Powered engines.
Rerouting power.
Afterburners.
Boosting.
Engage FSD.
Engaging jump drive.
Okay. Potentially 60 million credits to be made on this planet, almost. Off of one. Just gotta get her scanned and see if it's here. A little too hard on the overcharge there. Four probes, huh? Well, let's just do 1, 2, and 3, and that should be good. Oh, there's some good money to be made on this planet. 7.7, 11.8, 7.7, multiply all that by 5. So, we don't care about the bacterium. Let's look for the tubus first. Where is Dayside on this planet? Over here. Okay, good. Flats right here. This should be easy to spot things on. Yeah, this is looking good. This planet, if I get what I want off of it, should put us over $1 billion for this trip so far. Power to shields.
All power to systems.
Landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Got something already. All stop.
Cutting engines, stopping here.
All right, which one do we have first? Ah, space bamboo. You are the 11.7 million one. Perfect. Okay. Now then. And we'll be able to start another scan right away because there's something else here. I think that's Tussock. You don't have to go very far for these at all. And that's 2. Now then, Frutexa. I don't want to leave this planet without that one. Did that not... Did I cut that off too quick? Did that not register? It's okay in combat. It could absolutely hold its own. Up to a certain point. I'd say that as somebody who has a fully engineered combat Corvette. Yeah, I didn't give it time to press the button. Okay. I mean, you're looking at, you know, this one still has its guns on it. So you're looking at 2 beam lasers and 1, 2, 3, 4 multi-cannons is how I have it set. It does just fine in combat. You obviously don't want to bite off more than you can chew, but... the fact that it's so maneuverable helps it a lot. Alright, we just need to find this Frutexa. Yeah, that Tubus was worth almost 60 million. Alright. The one thing the Mandalay is not good at is cargo. I will definitely say that. But it is a fantastic, excellent, phenomenal exploration ship, and it is a pretty good combat ship. Let's see. This is the same one that we looked for earlier. We are set to Frutexa. Yeah. Okay. Didn't mean to launch a probe there. I almost feel like finishing this planet off and doing the bacterium, but that's only 1 million. Well, 5 million, but bacterium are just such a meh. Depends on how hard this one is to see. Power to systems.
Complying.
Oh boy. Landing gear.
Gear down and slowing.
Oh my, did we get that lucky? I think we did. We did get that lucky, chat. One more sample, and it is just right over there. Oh god, I could actually probably just go right there, yeah. Unless I happen to see the bacteria, I'm not worrying about them. This planet has been a pretty prime example of why exobiology is so good. It's not the best I've ever seen, but this was not bad at all. Because this was a confirmed first footfall, these will all be multiplied by 5 when I turn them in, unless somehow somebody else finds this planet, scans the stuff, and turns it in before me, which I definitely highly doubt. So that means that from this planet, we've pulled 59,336,000, 5,038,873,500. And then from planet F, we pulled another 38,873,500. So, yeah. Bonkers. Power to engines.
Powering engines.
Landing gear.
Landing gear up.
Afterburners.
Performing now.
Select next system en route. Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
God, I love that jump range. And this isn't even anywhere near as far as this thing can jump.
Leaving system. Jumping to next system.
Yes, I am using a HOTAS. I'm using a X56. System scan.
Compiling data now.
Well, that's going to be our belt clusters out of the way. Yeah, I use the X56 to fly. I use the keyboard when I'm forced to drive a SRV, and I'm actually using the Xbox controller to do the system scan here. So I use a variety of things for this game. Nothing terribly interesting in this system, is there? With the exception of one potential high metal content. I'll give it a scan real quick. Disappointing. Separate for some more biological signals. It's Combat 6 for the Xbox 360. I forgot that they did that. And it works with the, what kind of HOTAS was that? Oh, that was a Hori. Okay. Yeah, no, that would work just fine. Didn't realize that. That's cool. Alright. A little bigger planet here. Let's slow her down. Yep, thought so. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That should get it. Next system en route.
Your next destination.
Engage FSD.
Engaging now.
And as you can tell, I also use voice attack.
Entry guidance computations complete. Interstellar travel mode engaged.
Maybe 5. This will be a good opportunity to fuel up. System scan.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Yep, here we go. I see. Rocky, nothing in the Earth-like range right now. Another icy. There you are. Where are you? An icy body. Another one. This is about to be an absurd amount of first discovereds. Alright. Oh, these are ways off that plane. Probably got some stuff behind the star. Yeah, we're gonna... Alright, we're gonna pull away from the star. We should be done fueling. I feel like there's a gas giant hiding right here somewhere. But maybe not. Let's see, I'm missing 15 signals. That's not a small portion of the system. Here we go. This will be all the rest of it then. No life so far, though. Everything's too cold. Still, that's just fine by me. Brown dwarf, alright, that's fine.
Jumping to light speed.
Right, let's see what we got. Probably nothing great around the brown dwarf, but... Ah, no, that's just 3 stars. Perfectly alright.
Jumping to next system.
moving pretty quick on a few of these. When we get into the core sector, I'll probably bump us back down to efficient route instead of fastest.
Hyperspace jump. Making the jump to light speed.
$24. All right. We'll have a quick look-see at this system. Right off the bat, we got a gas giant. Class 1. And a good smattering of planets. Already some biological signals. Nothing good, though. So far, every planet we've scanned has had something. But none of it's good. Belt cluster. Is our next gas giant, and probably most of the rest of the planets. Two. Let's take a look at these. None of these planets are worth more than 3 million, so no. Not gonna waste my time on it.
Leaving system.
All right. Rinse and repeat. Literally, because this is two stars.
Jumping.
Okay. Might have a run of systems with nothing in them here for a minute. Or not. So stop and refuel while we scan. Come on, give me something. The rest of whatever's in this system is behind the star. There's an interesting spectrum going on here. We've got a couple things somewhere that are towards the top end of that. But nothing that's going to have life.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Hyperspace velocity reached.
Okay. And 17. All right. Starting over the high metal content world. That's terraformable. That's a water world. We'll be doing a little more scanning in this system than we normally do. Or mapping, rather. Oop. HMC and Alright, so this one was terraformable. which are always worth scanning. So are water worlds. Alright, let's slow on down. I have a very good friend from college that actually is the opposite. He plays Eve exclusively and won't touch Elite. He also was the head of a corporation at one point too, so I mean he was really into Eve. Alright, so there's a terraformable map. Should be at least. Open system map.
Accessing cartography.
Water world. Little hot there. Although it's not easy to fire a burst shorter than that. It's fine. We'll get this water world mapped and then we'll head on out. Yeah, Talon's online. One, two, 4, 5. Let's see what we get. I was never able to get into Eve. It's just, I don't know. Not enough direct control for me, I guess. Next system en route.
Done.
Engage FSD.
Activated.
Okay, so we have a good fuel star here.
Jumping to next system.
Thank you.
Frameshift you're now engaged.
Alright, what do we have here? Nope, just a very simple 1 star. That is a dense starfield.
Jump.
Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Striking out on new biosignals in these last few systems, y'all.
Making the jump to light speed. Frame shift active.
I really enjoy Elite VR. I don't get, well, I could play it in the evenings in VR if I wanted to, but I typically don't after I spend a day in stream with it. And streaming in VR is not the most fun thing in the world. Now, Flight Simulator in VR is pretty fun. That's probably the game I spend the most time in VR. I tried No Man's Sky in VR too, but it just gave me a massive headache. Alright. Maybe we'll get some life in the next system. I need to look at the galaxy map soon and see how close we are to leaving this sector.
Jumping to light speed. Frame shift drive engaging.
Come on. Come on. These long hypertones are killing me. That looks like that might have been a whole lot of belts. No? Okay. Metal rich. High metal. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff. Is the rest of this system gas giants? Really? That's a little unique. What does this system look like in Aura review? That's wild. All those gas giants right there. Engage FSD.
Charging frame shift drive.
It's a real tight orbit for that many gas giants.
Leaving system. hyperspace jump.
System fully scanned. Off we go.
Entry guidance computations complete.
That was painful. Oof, jeez, that's great. All right, let's see how many we can get from sitting literally right by the star. This is going to be belts. I know content with rings. Interesting. All right. Please give me some biosigns. It's looking like not, though. It's looking like they're all rocky. Okay. Rocky body. Nope. Come on now. Right, you're on the closer plane then. There they are. Not a single biosign in the entire system.
Jump.
What else is going to be out here? We got what? 15 jumps to go. To go? Jeez, that's right. Well, now, we didn't get the skin complete off that. We got 2 gas giants out here, so there won't be any life, but... That's fine. I'll still take the 2 first discoveries on the gas giants.
Jumping to next system.
Again with the nothing.
Jumping to next system. Hyperspace.
Okay. 21. Okay, promising already. Holy crap, very promising. Okay, that's blocked. Okay, we're gonna scooch away from the sun for a sec. Get these last couple scans off, and then we will probably be in this system for the rest of the stream. All right. 6 A, B, C, D, and E all have multiple bios on them. Sounds like it's a Ching kind of system, Bear McPike. Hopefully, we won't know until we start scanning planet or mapping planets, though. I could always get royally screwed and not have some of the high-value stuff actually be here. 5, 10, 15, 20. We're looking at 20 potential biosignals spread across 4 planets here. Five of those are going to be bacterium I don't care about because they're not worth anything. But if there's a certain species of tubuses present on each planet, then that is... How much those things worth? 59 mil a pop. Alright, chat, welcome to our new home for a little while, this gas giant system. We're just going to start with A and work our way out. Okay. There's Dayside. Two probes, huh? All right. First thing I want is those. I prefer some plains like ground when I'm looking for these. Do not know that we're going to get it though. We'll try right here. Frutexa on this planet also worth a lot. Standard Tussock, Propagito, that's $1 million. Cavus is 11. Capagus is 7.7. So either one of those is worth a good amount. So I'll be happy with either one of those. Power to systems.
Power to shields.
Landing gear.
Lowering gear.
All stop.
Stop all thrusters.
Jackpot. All right, this is a good sign. First footfall. Also, a very good sign. And we got the one that's worth 59 mil. These have a long travel distance, as y'all can see, so... Right. Perfect. Right, that's that one done. And that's a tussock. Those are easy. Only a base value of $1 million, but since we're here with them, and because they're not very far distances, we'll go ahead and knock it out. I usually will with the tussocks. Yes, that one is just far enough. And sample 2. The question is that one over there going to be just far enough? And I think it is. Now then, have a look around from the air, but we may need to pop back up to orbit and pick another location to pick up some of the other biosigns. The only other thing that I saw overlapping down here was the bacteria, which I don't care about. I want to have a look at what that is straight ahead real quick, though, because those Vertexa are sneaky little bastards. No, that's one of the tussocks. Is that a stratum or a that looks like the bacterium? Did not want to align right there. Definitely bacterium. Yeah. If we're right on top of them, why not? Oh. Nope, we're going to be throwing that sample out. That's the Frutexa. That takes precedence over those bacteria, for sure. Yeah, no, sorry. This is going to be one of those examples with those Frutexa where it's easier to look from the ship. If they're generally not, like, right there. My paint's looking a bit scuffed, y'all. Actually, my paint looks like hell, but... Okay, this will be 2. So this will be 7.77 million times 5. Alright. That was all the high value from that one, except for the concha. And we'll see if we can find them real quick. And once we find the concha, that'll be this planet done. Power to systems.
Executing now.
Landing gear.
Lowering landing gear.
Ah, there they are. Alright. So these will be another 10 mil. Talon, 7, sir. How are you? Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Yeah, I've got tired of doing the colonizing grind on my main, so I took off to do some exobiology near Sag A, and my alt account is now grinding the colonization stuff, which is a good way to get some money on that account. And we are done with this planet. That is 100 mil. And the other 1, 2, 3, 4. The other 4 planets in this little gas giant system are theoretically identical. We'll just have to see how they scan from orbit. So this little quick 5 system of planets or moons around this gas giant could be worth $500 million in just a few minutes, if they all scan the same, which is a big if. Landing gear.
Landing module retracted.
Powered engines.
All power to engines.
Afterburners.
Boosting engines.
So, where'd you end up colonizing, Talon? Alright, let's get away from this planet a little bit. "36 planet system you're colonizing." Whew. Mine's not quite that big, although I did end up with one of the ones where the colony ship jumped in. It was 477,000 light seconds from the main star, so getting the first starport up and running was a bitch. Use the Type 8 for that a lot, because the Type 8 can cruise a long way in overdrive. Or overcharge. Not as far as the frickin' Mandalay. This thing is disgusting. But still pretty far. Alright, show me what you got, planet. Bacterium, gotcha. Give us what we want first. Because that's the big money on these. Mystic is on a 3-stream streak. What up, Mystic? Over on Twitch. I'm seeing for these planes right here. Boy, we picked up a lot of speed right there. I'm good, Mystic. Oh, 285 PS. That is... We're just going to copy-paste that. That is a freaking mouthful. Galaxy map.
Activated.
Whee! Ah. No system data available. Ah, Lurk's not working on YouTube. Interesting. Just as you asked, I pops up. I'm good, Mystic. I'm currently colonizing this one right here. Which is going pretty well. Last check. You know, because I'm... No, I don't want to add a construction site. Just show me the system map. Right. Oh god, it just plotted that route. Jesus Christ. Only 309 jumps. Oh, I'm in order review. There we go. So here's the main port, which is way off the main star. This is what I'm currently finishing up. We've got this fully operational, partially operational, not started, and then I do have one ground base here. That is operational. Now, I need to freaking fix what the game just did. Stop! Good Lord. Power to systems.
Rerouting power.
Landing gear.
Deploying gear.
All stop.
Throttle to 0.
There they are. First footfall. Change these windows around. Alright, so that's slightly disappointing. This is the one that's worth 7.7 instead of 11 million, but still. I tell you, doing the colony grind by yourself is, well, a grind. I have literally been doing something I've never done in my entire time playing Elite. Working on that. I have actually left the auto dock computer on a Type 9. And while we're watching TV at night, I just have it on the Steam Deck, and the only time I pilot is doing my jumps, and then other than that, I just let the auto dock handle everything, and then buy the stuff I need and just shuttle back and forth. It's pretty brain dead while I'm watching TV, but it works. It keeps the girlfriends from getting mad at me for, why are you still playing video games? If she notices, if she looks up from Instagram. Alright, so that's complete. About to post in the PT and Discord and pay people to haul for me. Don't tempt me. Unlike our last planet, never mind. Make a comment and you will be rewarded, apparently. But part of the reason I actually left the bubble is those of you that have been with me for a while or watched the videos know that I've never really felt the need to have a fleet carrier. Colonization and the need to transport that many materials has made me decide I might not mind having a fleet carrier. So I needed a few billion credits. As we all know, exobiology is a quick and fun way to come up with a few billion credits. Plus, I haven't been on an expedition in a long time, and I felt like it was this time. The last time I seriously went on any kind of exploration expedition was Distant Worlds 2. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not going on Distant Worlds 3. The FC's cut my... Yeah. I'm getting to the point with some of the stuff, like, I don't mind the runs where I have to go to a couple different ports and, you know, you're filling up 4 or 5 different things in the Type 9. But, man, when it's just, I gotta bring 5,000 of something from one place to another. Alright. So that was 10 mil. We've got the 35 mil. If we happen to see the tussock, great. If we don't, I don't care. Same with the bacterium. The last little bit of big money on this planet is that for Texas. Oh yeah, my paint's looking looking scuffed. Cargo cutter without shields. 784 per. Nice. I have taken advantage of FDev's very generous pay to skip the grind options on my Dimebot Junior account. It's flying the Type 9 Jumpstart, which it by no means has the money to afford. Right, we're heading back up to orbit to reorient and see about these for Texan. And I gotta say, That Type 9 jumpstart is... It's kind of what prompted me, along with some other comments, to make that video the other day, because it's definitely skipping a lot of grind, giving you 724 tons of cargo, 30 drive tuning on engineering on your thrusters, and a 30 plus light year jump range. It is verging on being a little too much. Oops, lost the planet. I don't really feel like... No, I think I made this point in the video. Engineering is kind of where I get annoyed with FDev with these pre-built ships. As I know it's kind of... Even I say it's kind of pay to skip the grind, but if you stop and think for a minute about how much you're skipping to get a ship that has tuned FSD, tuned drives, tuned shields, a tuned power plant, that's four, 5 engineers? Like, that's a lot. I got you, McPike. So I feel like, as I said in the video, I feel like they're walking a line. It's like there's 2 different teams that do these ships, too. Like, some of them are trash. And then some of them is just like, why would I build that in-game when I can just buy it? And I say this as somebody who has bashed their head against the wall to get a fully combat engineered Corvette. What about the immersion? God. I love you guys, but every time somebody says immersion related to Elite, it makes me want to reach through YouTube and strangle Yamix. Like, I can hear him in my head, and you guys all know exactly what I'm talking about. I tend to only really engineer my main ships. Like, whatever my main exploration ship is going to be will get everything it needs. My main combat ship will get all the work it needs, which is a lot. Personal narrative. Oh, God. Other than that, I don't bother with a ton of engineering on everything else. Alright, these things are going to be a pain in the ass to spot. Night vision can help with them, but I hate it when they kick up in mountainous regions because it makes them that much harder. Although I've gotten fairly lucky with them today, so I guess this is a little bit of karma, huh? The only other 2 things left on this planet besides them I'm not too concerned about because it's the bacteria and the little tussocks, the little bushes. Both of those are 1 million apiece. So, I mean, if If we find them, great, I'll scan them. If we don't... then it's no big deal. Straight completion, you don't know what that led to. I have, somehow or another... because Mystic can tell you about what happens when I play JRPGs over on the Twitch chat, but I have managed to keep my completionist streak from kicking in with this game somehow. Which is probably the reason I'm still sane enough to stand making tutorial videos about the game. Okay, we got more of you guys. Which one are you? You're the tussock. You're not what I want. I mean, like, the Final Fantasy remakes were almost the death of me. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Ooh, boy. Alright, Elite, you're defying your own internal logic right now. That's a big-ass field of those tussocks. I feel like we could probably get that scan. Ah, there's the bacterium. Come on. Come on. There we are. Just make sure I'm not missing them from there. Generally, those will show up with in a certain radius of these. The for Texa that we're looking for, but shit, with a field of these this big, we might as well go ahead and take the essentially free 5 million credits. Because they only have to be spaced by 200 meters, and I mean, look. I can easily head towards the top of this patch, get to 200 meters, run to the bottom of it over there, and then back to the ship, and boom, we're done. Let's grab this one over here to maximize our distance. Thank God for ED Observatory and the BioInsights plugin, too. It's useful in a lot of ways, but the single biggest thing that I love it for is that distance indicator. Good. I inadvertently answered that question right as you asked it. I'm using the observatory with BioInsights. Looks like this is what I'm looking at on my other monitor. No, never leave home without it, that is for sure. Rearrange that window. There we go. Now that's back where I want it. Still not seeing it for Texa. A little disappointed. That's the one I kind of don't want to leave the planet without. Of course, the dream on ED Observatory is to see that 19 mil pop up. Alright, there's more bacteria. ED Discovery. I have ED Discovery installed. I just don't use it that often. I tend to prefer like the simplicity of ED Observatory for bio. $19 mil first footfall Venus. I have several of those in the bag right now, actually, Alex. Or Alex, sorry. 3 or 4 of them. I just, you know, would love more of them because I'm greedy. As are all of us. Nope, that's more tussock. Come on. I can't believe I haven't seen any pop up right as yet. Come on. The first footfalls have been easy to come by. There's a easy trick to exploration that I see a lot of people. Are these? Yes! Thank God. When I watch other people that explore, I don't understand why they don't do it, and it drives me insane. Like, especially if you're where I am, where there's a bajillion star systems all crammed close together. And I'm not following my own advice right now because I'm trying to get somewhere, but you don't plot your route using fastest. You plot it using efficient. Because nobody, for whatever reason, nobody else thinks to do it half the time, and so all the systems that they skip over, especially around here, you land in, and then you are first discovery, first map, first footfall on friggin' everything. You might not go very far, especially near Sag A. You know, everything is a light year and a half apart. But it doesn't matter. Get off this planet and I'll show what I mean before I wrap up, because we are running out of time. There we go. That'll be the last sample of this. I'm not worried about the bacteria because they're not expensive bacteria. Green complete. That is 7.77, so that was a cool 38 million in the bank, 39 almost. So this trip is already up to 1.2 billion. If everything is a first. So I'd say probably around $1 billion. Off exobiology, that's not counting cartographics. Alright, so let's get off this rock. Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Power to engines.
Boosting power to engines.
Afterburners.
Boost.
Engage FSD.
Frame shift active.
All stop.
All stop.
So yeah, like, you see how dense the starfield is right here, and it gets even crazier once you get further in. I mean, let's go, yeah, right in here. You see just all of those stars. I know that's a little bit of a mess on Twitch because of the macro blocking and YouTube. But if you, hell, I'll replot my route. If you plot a route over here. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's one jump for my ship on fastest. Let's recalculate that in economical. That's 27 jumps. Probably 15 or 16 of those systems have never been touched before because people use fastest and jump right over them. It drives me insane when I watch other people do exploration. I'm like, why are you doing this way? You're wasting. You're cheating yourself out of so much money. It's also not a bad way. You get out around the Bubble Nebula and a few places like that, Talon, where you get some denser starfields. It's not a bad way to do it too. You have to be careful though not to jump yourself into into trouble. Although that's pretty hard to do with the Mandalay. And a 1 and a 2. Once again, the tubus is what we are looking for. Dayside is that way. That down there would be preferable. Power to shields.
Diverting power to requested system.
Landing gear.
Down and locked.
Bacterium. Tussock. More bacterium, more tussock. Aha. Hello. There we go. Alright, so first scan. There we go, first footfall confirmed. I really wish FDev would do some upgrades to the engine. Give us some anti-aliasing, maybe DLSS, maybe ray tracing. Imagine this game with ray tracing. Alright. I don't know what it is either, but more than any other ship in this game, the Mandalay makes me wish that we could get on our ships. Not even, like, walk into them a la Star Citizen, but just walk up the ramp and make that the entrance. Oh, Mystic, you better hope the camera's working today, because I had a Windows update and it threw some things out of whack. Let's find out. It is working. Alright, so Mystic wanted a hydrate, and a posture check, and a stretch. Doggy is asleep, thank God. I say that, and now he's stretching and looking at me like, did you say something? Alright, well, we'll get the tussock since there's so much of it around, and I don't see the, the Frutexa anywhere. Alright. Give me sample 2. And that'll be sample 3. Maybe I can finish with this planet real quick, and then that'll just leave us 2 more for tomorrow. So we need to find the contract for Texas. Oh, the conch is going to be hard to find, huh? Whoops. That's worth 2 points. That is not worth how difficult that is going to be to find. So, let's switch it over to the Fortexa and get down there and finish this plan off. Landing gear.
Down and locked.
Come on. Give me a spot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not you. There is some over there. Chester. 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 You're okay, buddy. I am running a 4090. Chester, woke up your cat. Chester! Yeah, this rig is a 7800 X3D at 4090 and 64 gigabytes of RAM. Alright, I think we're done with that for the day. We're going to shut voice attack down. Yeah, Chester's laid back down already too. Pets, man. Before I forget, my dear channel artist has helped us come up with a shirt for those of us that enjoy Elite and Star Citizen. Let me find the art real quick. No, it's in logos. Where did I put that? Yeah, that's it. There we go. So that I have turned into two variations of shirts. This one without the background, and this one with the background. They're available in a different variety of colors. I have them. I've already gotten some. They're really nice. So, if you guys are interested, the link is not working. Stream Deck, why you fail me? All you had to do was one job. I don't normally hawk my merch, but I'm really proud of these shirts, so. And they're extremely comfortable. Because I like comfy shirts. I don't make uncomfortable crap. So the plan for the rest of the week, guys, is as this. Elite Dangerous for the rest of the week. And then I'm gone next weekend for a family trip. And then we're probably going to start doing Elite on a specific day. I think I might go back to Elite Thursdays or Elite Fridays. Because Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is out. And I have gone through all the trouble of getting myself one of these bad boys so that we can stream a Switch game. Because why not? At any rate. That'll do it for me for today. You, say hi to all the people that you were barking at. Say hi. No? Okay. Anyways. Ooh, you smell good because you just got bathed. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and questions. What was that app again? Oh, are you talking about ED ED Observatory? Let me grab a link for it real quick. ED Observatory. There's the core. Is that the... Yeah, there it is. Here's ED Core. And if you want to use the plugin that I'm using, it's BioInsights. You can find it very easily and anything related to that. Anyways, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one.